News OK's Press Row with the Oklahomans Barry Tramel and Jenni Carlson is powered by Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'.
I'm Barry Tramel, and Whitney Hand keeps getting injured and keeps having career games. That's good news for the Sooner women.
Absolutely great news. They're playing in the Sweet 16. They've got a lot of reasons why, but her scoring is at the top. From the Opepco studios in Oklahoma City, you're watching the Press Row. I'm Jenni Carlson. Press Row is sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Barry, it's been pretty amazing to see what Whitney Hand has done in the NCAA tournament because we know she's hurting. And it seems like she just keeps coming up gimpy. It's pretty amazing what she's been doing out there.
Well, it is. 24 points against James Madison and then a career high 27 against Miami. That's 51 points in 2 games of the NCAA tournament, but she gets banged up there at the end of the Miami game, limps off, tries to come back. Sherry Cole says no, no, no. This is a star-crossed player for the Sooners. Missed 45 games in a row with 2 knee surgeries. So she's going to be sort of hampered the rest of her career. Good news as far as I can see, though, in terms if you believe that all things balance out in the relationship she has with OU quarterback Landry Jones. It looks like she's getting all the injuries, so it looks like Landry may be health-free in 2011. So good news for OU football. But if Whitney Hand can be healthy for this Notre Dame game coming up, if she can play and play to the level she's been playing, the Sooners are very tough to beat.
Definitely so. But I tell you what, it is a pretty amazing story what she's authoring. Because even during the regular season, Sherry Cole said, I can't take her out. I know she's hurting. I know she's maybe not at her top form, but I can't take her off the floor because things just fall apart. Well, we've seen it again in the NCAA tournament. I think there's 2 players that you could say that about with the OU women. I think you need both Whitney Hand and Danielle Robinson out there. I contend that Danielle Robinson, she's going to take the Sooners as far as they go. She's where their heart lies, and she's really the one that's going to make them go. But clearly, Whitney Hand and the performance she's having, especially with those injuries, Barry, I don't think anybody probably fully comprehends just where her knee is. I mean, yes, it's healthy, but not completely healthy. That's tough out there when you're running around like they are.
Well, I think if you've seen her play in the past and see her play now, you can tell she's not the same player. She was a shooting guard. Now she plays more like a power forward. She's in there rebounding, and she's sort of a standstill 3-point shooter, but she's not anywhere the athlete that she was. Maybe that'll come back. This is a mid-year return, so maybe next season she'll be fully more closer to 100%. But either way, she's a winning ball player, and she's sort of emblematic of what Sherry Cole has built. Sooners did not have a great year. Didn't win 2 in a row over these last 2 months. Lost to all the really good teams they played. And yet here in the NCAA tournament, they turn it on, they play well, and they are a force again. And Sherry has built a winning culture, a team that knows how to win in the NCAA tournament. 2 straight Final Fours and only 2 wins away. And frankly, this is not an insurmountable mission that they have up in Dayton with Notre Dame and then probably Tennessee. It's not like they're playing Connecticut or Baylor or a team they know they can't match up with. They would be huge underdogs against Tennessee, but they won't be huge underdogs against Notre Dame. Another great job by Sherry.
You know, it's just amazing because while you say that they beat some decent teams along the way, they also lost to some really bad teams. Even late in the season, they go to Colorado, a team that they have no business losing to, and lose at Colorado. I mean, in the Big 12, you're going to have stumbles against those mid-range teams, but Colorado at the bottom of the barrel still, really, in the Big 12. So the fact that the OU women have got it back on track, played pretty darn well in Kansas City in the Big 12 tournament, and now have really stabilized themselves. Miami, a really, really up-and-coming program, a team that scores a bunch of points, sort of a lot like OU in that way. But Oklahoma found a way on Monday night to get the job done, Tuesday night to get the job done, and they just keep going. Now they're in a place where they feel like, hey, we've been here before, we know how to win. Players like Whitney Hand, Danielle Robinson leading the way. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do in Dayton. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.